So you got, I can't get used to sleeping in a bedroom. Get used to, we're putting verb ing. I always used to sleep in a complete darkness. There's a big difference between them in meaning. Like used to, we use for past habit only. Past habit. It's not for present or future, guys. I always used to sleep in complete darkness. That means now, no. So I'm talking about my past habit. Can't get used to sleeping. It means accustomed to, getting adjusted, accustom yourself. So here, get, you can use in any tense. Got used to sleeping, get used to sleeping, have got used to sleeping, will get used to sleeping, I am going to get used to sleeping. You see, I can use in any tense I want because the meaning here, learning process, you are getting used to something, you are getting accustomed to something. We use get used to, and then after that, the rule is verb ing. That's what I'm trying to teach you guys today. Now, Mike, I'm going to play Mike now.
Mike. The main problem is that my body's used to sleeping at night, not during the day. It's very hard to get used to being awake all night. Before I became a policeman, I used to sleep about 8 or 9 hours a night. Sleeping at night. Mike. The main problem is that my body's used to sleeping at night, not during the day. It's very hard to get used to being awake all night. Before I became a policeman, I used to sleep about 8 or 9 hours a night.
Özgünür, can we help?
Sleeping at night.
Yeah, sleeping at night. Sleeping at night. See? So my body is used to sleeping at night. That means like it is normal for my body. What is normal for my body? The normal thing for my body is to sleep at night. So the same thing I can say, my body is used to sleeping at night. This is what my body likes or get used to it. This is normal for my body, not during the day. So my body is not used to sleeping during the day. Now it's very hard.
Not during the day. It's very hard to get used to being awake all night.
Fardus?
Used to being awake all night.
Used to being,
Yeah.
Being awake, you see? It's very hard to get used to being awake all night. So here, get used to, and then ing. As you can see in the beginning also, get used to ing. Number 5, before I became a policeman, I used to...
Before I became a policeman, I used to sleep about 8 or 9 hours a night.
Abdurrahman?
9 or 8 hours.
I used to sleep.
I used to sleep 8 or 9 hours.
9. You sleep 8 or 9 hours a night. Again, as you can see. So now we got like another structure now here. Is used to. So instead of is, the masdar, the infinitive, be. Be used to, ing. So get used to ing, be used to ing. So be used to, it means something normal for me. I am used to sleeping at night or in the afternoon. I am used to sleeping. It's okay for me. It's normal. I am used to eating Turkish food. When I came here, it was difficult for me to get used to eating Turkish food. You see, to get used to eating, it was difficult. Then slowly and slowly, I got used to eating it. Now I am totally used to it. I am totally used to eating Turkish food. You see, it's normal for me now. So get used to and be used to, we use after then gerund, verb ing. And we can use get and is, be in every tense. Like I am used to, I was used to, I will be used to, I have been used to, I had been used to. No problem at all. I can use it any tense if I want, as long as the meaning matches, makes sense. Get used to is also saying it's very hard to get used to. It means to learn or to get accustomed to being awake all night. It's not normal. Before I became policeman. So I'm talking about past habit. I used to. You see here, before used to, we don't have get or be. This is what you have to focus. If there is before used to, if there is be or get, then okay, then you must put ing. But if it's I used to, after subject, directly used to, then we're talking about only past habits. Something it used to happen again and again, but not now. I used to sleep about 8 or 9 hours, but now after he became policeman, no, 6 hours.
Steph. And just when I'm finally used to being on New York time, then it's time to fly back to the UK. Used to being on New York time, then it's time to fly back to the UK. Steph. And just when I'm finally used to being on New York time...
You see, Özgünür, used to?
Being on New York time.
Being on New York. So like New York time. Being, obviously. You see? Used to. Like I am. Again, look. I am used to. And just when I'm finally used to it, it became normal for me now. Okay for me now. I am used to ing. Being on New York time. Then it's time to fly back to the UK.
Yes.
So be used to, get used to doing something. That's the infinitive form. Be used to doing something. Get used to doing something. It means accustomed to. What is the difference between be plus adjective? Example, be old, be used to, and get adjective, get old. Look, I am old. I get old. What is the difference? How do you understand, guys? Like, I am old. I got old. Difference.
I think I am
Yes.
old means you are old.
You are a
And
state.
yes, I am get old means you are becoming old,
Yeah.
I think.
So get, if I say get adjective, I'm talking about process, long process. But if I say be adjective, like I am happy, I'm talking about one state. That's it. Situation at the time. That's it. I'm not talking about the process. Like I get happy. I get happy. It means like process. We're talking about like long process. I get happy. But I am happy now. Just it. I am happy. Just a state. State, process. If you understand this difference, then you understand I am used to eating and I am getting used to eating. See, process. I'm getting means becoming. That is the difference, guys. Now, number 3, what form does the verb take after used to? See, after used to, we use infinitive. Only used, like I used to go, I used to eat, I used to sleep. This is past habit. Be and get used to, we use gerund. Right? Infinitive. This is infinitive. This is past habit. And be, get used to, gerund. Gerund, it means verb ing. Verb plus ing. Verb plus ing. You got it? And another thing I've just told you, be and get, we can use in every tense, present, future, and past. But used to plus infinitive, like I used to play, I used to go, is only for past habit. Only for past habit. We can't use it for present or future, guys. Yeah, as you can see, used to, be used to, and get used to. 3 structures, grammar structures here. Used to, negative, didn't used to. I used to play, I didn't used to play. When I say obviously didn't, I must use infinitive, and I think we know this. I didn't used to. I used to, I didn't used to. And then go, eat, sleep, whatever. Look, I used to sleep for 8 hours every night, but now I only sleep for 6. The past habit. I hardly recognized Alan. Why? Because he didn't used to have beard. Now he's got beard. But before, he didn't used to have it. So he didn't used to have. We use used to and didn't used to talk about past habits and repeated action, something repeated again and again in the past. Like I used to play football every day. I used to play football every day when I was young. You see, repeated. Or situation as well. I can talk about states. I used to be happy all the time when I was kid. I used to be happy. But now sometimes I get stressed, sometimes I get depression, sometimes I get angry. I got moody a bit. When I was young, I used to be, you see? Yeah, situation, not action, state, which have changed now, you see? Past states. Used to doesn't exist in present tense. We discussed that. If you want to talk about present habit, you use usually. I usually walk, I usually talk, I usually go, routine activities. Number 2, we can also use now would instead of used to. Now, this is a new thing. So instead of I used to, if I want, I can use would as well. Would plus infinitive. But only for actions, guys. Only for actions, not states. Situation and states, would, we cannot use that. You got it? We can also use, as you can see, would instead of used to refer to repeated actions in the past with action verbs, you see? Like run, listen, study, cook. However, we can only use used to, not would, you see? Not would for non-action verbs like be, need, know, like. I used to know a lot. I used to like carrot when I was a kid, but now I don't like it. I cannot say I would like. I would like. It doesn't work. I used to like. I used to need, for example. Okay? So, would plus infinitive here, if it's action verb, it makes sense. When I lived in France as a child, we used to have croissants for breakfast. We would buy them every morning from the local baker. Repeated action. You see, we would buy. Okay, this is important. This is a new for you, I believe. With would, you must use past time expression, or it must be already clear that you are talking about the past. Past time expression, it means when I was young, when I was kid, you have to say that. Or it has to be understood already. What does it mean? Maybe you started your sentences when I lived in a France as a child. You said, I used to. You said it already. And after that, if you want to talk, you can say, I would buy, I would go, I would play. And no need for the time expression. Like, when I was a kid, I used to go to my aunt and I used to sleep there. And I had cousins, obviously. So we would watch, we would play, we would fight sometimes. You see, we would after you mentioned the time expression, then you can say would without time expression. But if you want to say for the first time, when I say I would play football when I was a kid, you have to mention the time expression, guys. Yeah, I often got up. Look, I often got up. I used to get up. I would get up. That's fine. Past simple. Can I use past simple for this repeated actions in place of used to? In place of used to. Can I use past simple? Of course. When I was a kid, I used to play football a lot. When I was a kid, I played football a lot. When I was a kid, I used to play football day and night. When I was a kid, I played football day and night. You see, I'm using past simple and used to. No problem at all. So past simple is really great. You can use in past time. But past simple is a little bit stronger as well, because in some cases, we can use past simple, but we cannot use used to. Like how? For example, one time happening in the past, one time happening event. Like I graduated from my university in 2003. It happened one time, graduated. I cannot say used to for this. You see? So not in every time in place of past simple, I cannot use used to. But in place of used to, I can use past simple, no problem at all. Every time, at any time. But past simple, some cases, you cannot change past simple with used to. As I said, like one time happening. Brazil won the World Cup in 2005, for example. You cannot say used to. Or recently happening past simple, right? Not long past, short past, we call it. Like yesterday, I saw your brother in the street or in the market. Yesterday, I saw your brother. I saw, past simple, works. But can I say I used to see your brother yesterday? No, it doesn't work. So used to plus infinitive only for long past habits or repeated actions in the past, long time. Something doesn't happen now. But past simple, I can use for the long past, and I can use for short past, and I can use for one time happening. I can use for repeated actions, no problem whatsoever. And would buy, I can use in place of used to, but only action verbs. You see, this is the things that we should know about used to. Now, let me just explain this and we'll have break before we do the exercise, guys. Don't worry. Now, be used to and get used to gerund. The first one, look, be used to gerund. Be used to gerund. Gerund, it means verb ing, like going, eating, sleeping, playing, gerund. We use them to talk about things you are accustomed to doing. Accustomed, it's normal for you. It's normal. It was not normal, but now it's normal. Or a new situation, which is now familiar, not strange. Like I am used to sleeping with curtains open. I have never slept with them closed. I'm okay with it. It's normal for me. Carlos has just moved to London, has just moved recently. So he isn't used to driving on the left. It's not normal for him. He isn't used to. He is not accustomed. Get used to plus gerund. We talk about the new situation, which is becoming, process still continuing. This learning period is still happening. Is becoming familiar, becoming less strange. Like, I can't get used to working at night. I can't, like, I'm not accustomed to it. I feel tired all the time. Don't worry, you will soon get used to it. You will learn it. You will get accustomed to it. Process is happening to you. The difference between be used to and get used to, difference between be used to and get used to, difference is exactly the same as difference between be and get adjective. So as long as you understand I am old, I get old, I am happy, I get happy, you understand the difference? It will be the same. I am used to eating, I get used to eating. It will be the same difference, guys. In other words, get is process, something becoming familiar. It means, no, it's normal. That's it. You are talking about one state. Okay, so I think it's clear. I'm recording this session. I'm going to upload it to the group. If something is not clear, you can watch it again. Otherwise, we're going to have 5 minutes break, 6 minutes break, and then we do exercise after that, guys. Okay, break time. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay.
So B is asking us what? B is asking us to complete the sentences with used to, or maybe be used to, or maybe get used to, positive or negative. And the verbs in brackets. You see, you got brackets here. Your verbs, as you can see. Rent, spend, work, wear, share, have, and what else here? Exercise and like. So we've got the verbs here, guys. The first one, I'll try to do it myself, maybe. So look, the example is given here. My boyfriend is Spanish. So he isn't used to having lunch early. So he isn't used to having lunch early. You see, my boyfriend is Spanish. So he isn't used to having lunch early. He isn't used to having lunch early. Okay, great. Number one, when Nathan started his first job, he couldn't get used to getting up at 6 a.m. He couldn't get used to getting up. So he couldn't get used to getting up at 6 a.m. When Nathan started his first job, he couldn't get used to getting up at 6 a.m. Okay. Number two, Fardus, please.
Okay, I didn't recognize you. You didn't use it to have in volunteer.
Now look, didn't you? Didn't you is tag question. If it's didn't you, the statement side must be positive.
You used it to have volunteer, yeah?
Yeah, like you used to have
Yeah,
blonde hair, didn't you?
yeah,
You see?
yes.
So you used to have. Yes, you used to have blonde hair. Uzganur, number three.
Isabel used to rent a flat when she was at university, but now she has a house of her own.
Yes, Isabel used to rent. You see, guys, we write use it to rent, yeah? But when in saying we don't say use it. We just say used to. Used to. That's enough. Isabel used to rent a flat when she was at university, but now she has a house of her own. Sadaqat, number four.
When we were children, we used to spend all day playing football in the park.
We used to spend, that's correct. And we used to spend. Abdurrahman?
Okay. Jasmine has been a nurse all her life, so she used to work at night.
No. It's okay for her now because all her life, nurse, maybe like 20 years or whatever. So
It's okay
it's
for
become,
her.
yeah, normal. It's normal. I'm not talking about past habit.
Used to work.
She is used to working.
Oh,
See? She is used
okay.
to working. It's okay for her. She has learned. She has already learned working at night. Her body is okay for that. It is normal. That means so she is used to working nights. Right. Sadaqat again. Number six.
Number six, I've never worn glasses before, but now I will have to get used to wearing.
Ah, I will have to get used to wearing them. That's correct. And I have to learn it. I have to learn it. I have to get accustomed to it. Means like I will have to get used to wearing them. That's correct. Very good. So get used to wearing. Okay, wait a mistake here. Get used to wearing them. I will have to get used to wearing them. See, will have to, future. Be used to and get used to, we can use in every tense. Uzgunur, number seven.
Amelia is only child. She isn't used to sharing her things.
Ah, I see. She isn't, negative, she isn't used to sharing. That's correct. It's not okay for her, you see? It's not okay for her. to share things. She isn't used to it because she's the only child. She's always alone, everything for her. Fardus, number 8.
Although I have lived in Spain for years, I have never used.
No, I have never got
I have never got
used to
used having dinner at
dinner at 9 or 10 o'clock at
night.
night. So Spanish people, they have dinner very late. So like, although I've lived in Spain for years, so this guy lived many, many years, I've never got used to. So she has or he has not learned this still. So I've never got used to having. I've never got used to having dinner at night or 10 o'clock at night. Yes, 9 or 10 o'clock. 9. Abdurrahman.
Okay. I spent. I spinach.
The spinach, but now I
Ah,
love it. Now I love it. But in before, I negative.
okay. I didn't used to like spinach.
That's correct. So I didn't used to like. I didn't used to like spinach, but now I love it. I love it. Özgünür, 10.
If you want to get fit, then you will have to get used to exercising more.
Yes. So you will have to. You will have to get used to exercising. You will have to get used to exercising more. That's correct. Yes. Now we're going to move to main page to discuss what we got left. Now, pronunciation, guys. Pronunciation. Pronunciation, as you can see, used to get up really late, but now I get up early. They don't say use it, huh? They don't say use it, they say used to. So let me just try to play that. 6.5, I think.
6.5. 1. I used to get up really late, but now I get up early. 2.
It often takes time to get used to sleeping in a new bed.
3. Valerian is a herb which is used to help people to sleep better.
So used to, not used to, guys. Now we got here 6.6, the difference between these. The first one is loose. Loose. It's double O. Loose means not tight. Loose, not tight. Opposite of tight, like tight dress, and loose. Lose, second one, you see? Second one is lose. No rule for that. Lose, it means, you lose something. Past simple is lost. Buzz, buzzing sound. Bzz, buzzing sound, yeah? Course, English course, or French course, Turkish course. Cause, what is the cause of it? Cause, sebeb. Eyes, ice, raise, I'm raising something, raise a child. Race, competition. Peace, opposite of war, peace. Peas is a vegetable. Price, when you go to shop, there's a price of a product. Prize, when you win a competition, they will give you prize. Udul, prize. مكافأة. مكافأة or جائزة in Arabic. Place, there's a place, some area, place. Plays, he plays well. She plays well. Z. Yeah, this pronunciation, guys.
6.6. 1.
Loose. Lose.
2. Bus, buzz. 3.
Course. Cause.
4. Ice, eyes. 5.
Race. Raise.
6. Peace, peas. 7.
Price. Prize.
8. Place, plays.
Yes. So I'm going to play 6.7. I'm going to play 6.7. Now you tell me which one you hear. A or B? Huh? A or B? Let's see if you can do that or not. Yeah.
6.7. 1.
Pyjamas should always be loose, never tight.
Özgünür, which one did you hear?
A.
A, yeah, that's correct. Pajamas should always be loose, not tight. Very good.
2. There was a real buzz when she arrived.
Sadakat?
There was a real buzz when she arrived.
B.
B, yeah.
Buzz.
There was a real buzz. Like everyone, hey! They got happy. 3.
3.
Who's doing this course?
4.
Abdurrahman?
Who's doing this course?
A.
A, very good. And Farduz?
4. She has nice eyes.
Easy.
P.
B, she has nice eyes. Right, number 5.
5.
Are we going to have a race? Are we going to have a race? Are we going to have a race?
Özgünür?
A.
A, race. Are we going to have a race? Are we going to make competition?
6. They made peace.
Sadakat?
They made peace.
Peace. A.
A, peace. They made peace. Okay.
7.
The prize was £100. Prize was £100.
Abdurrahman?
Teacher, can you repeat it?
Okay.
Prize was £100. The prize was
I think it's B.
£100.
No.
Prize.
Price. The price. Or am I wrong?
Price.
7.
The prize was £100.
Price. A. Özgünür, what did you hear?
B, I think. Prize.
Really?
Prize was £100. The prize was
I think it's price because
£100.
he tells £100.
Price. The price, £100. Price. Price, guys. A. Price is not £100. You know, there would be different things.
Yeah.
8. We saw the plays last week. Last week. We saw the plays last week. We saw the plays last week.
Okay.
We saw the plays last week.
Ferdus, what do you think?
P.
Plays. We saw the plays last week.
Place.
No, yeah, place is better. Place. Because plays,
A.
okay, there are two meanings. Yeah, A. There are two meanings. The first one is she plays, he plays. Second meaning is a play that you watch. You watch in the theater. Theater. But it would be one play, you know. You cannot watch plays last week, all of it, you know. It doesn't make sense,
So,
right?
A is right, I think.
What?
A.
Yeah, A is good. Yeah, plays. Yes. Great. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Ah, okay. No, we're not gonna do this reading because again, it's about sleeping and stuff. Tell me about your night act in evening activity. Özgünür, what do you do usually in the evening?
I usually watch a film or series.
Every day.
Yes.
Oh, that's so good. I wish I had this option. So, like, what do you watch? Like English movies or what?
Yesterday I finished a Korean series.
Ah,
Its name's A Glory, The Glory, I think.
in English or in Turkish?
Yes, in English. I watched in Netflix and just write The Glory.
Ah, okay. Do you like Korean TV series?
Actually, I don't like it because they are so romantic, but it was about revenge. So I
Ah,
like,
revenge. Ah, so you like the revenge part of it, yes?
yes, it was 18 episodes.
Ah. Do you think Korean TV series are better than Turkish TV series?
Yes, I think.
In what way?
Turkish TV series so dramatic, I think.
A lot of crying over, yes?
Yes,
Not very, I think, realistic, I think.
yes.
Uh,
And now I think today I'm reading a book, I think.
Today you're reading a book.
I bought Agatha Christie book.
She's a good writer, mashallah. I got the Chris. It's detective.
I bought Halloween's Party. I bought.
Ah,
My sister read, then she finished it. This is my turn.
are you reading it in English?
No, I can't find English version
Ah,
in Turkey.
okay. So you read the Turkish version, yes?
Yes, but first I researched the English names and
Mm.
English summary. I wrote,
Yes.
but I can't find in Istanbul English version.
Okay, understand. It's a crime fiction, yes? She writes a lot about.
Yes, um, I read. Um, I don't know if English. The Express ne cinayet. The murder of um,
Detective fiction,
Johnny Depp
detective.
play in movie. There are movie uh, and book.
Uh-huh.
Let me check.
Okay.
Murder on the Orange Express.
Oh, okay. Murder.
I
It's a
read
movie
that.
name.
I like it.
It's a movie name, yeah?
Movie and her book name. First, I
Okay.
watched the movie. Then
Yes.
I liked the movie, so I decided to read the book.
So, like, how many pages have you read so far?
I finished the book.
Okay. So, did you like it, or which one was better, the movie or the book?
I think book was better
Ah,
because
okay.
there are some details in book, but in the
In
movie
movie,
there,
they've been removed it, yeah?
yes.
I got it. Understand. Okay, great. And Fardus, how about your evening activity, evening habits? What do you do?
Um, I always feel tired at night.
Uh-huh.
So um,
You sleep or what?
yeah, I sleep if I don't have a class. I sleep early.
Or it's like you pray
Sometimes
Maghrib, you pray Isha,
yeah, I
then
crash. Yeah,
maybe
I do some homeworks.
you make
Uh,
some visit. You make some visit to kitchen maybe.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Nowadays, yeah, I'm busy at yeah, homeworks.
Mm, mm.
So my mom is in Mogadishu, so she did a
Ah.
surgery. So
Oh,
she's
is
not
she
here.
okay?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
she's okay now.
Alf salam. Alf salam. I
So
hope she.
I'm responsible at home. You know,
So you're responsible. So you're the mother
yeah,
at home now.
yeah.
Okay, great.
We have a small shop at home, so I'm busy at all this.
Okay. Yeah, you mentioned about that. Your mother runs the shop, right? Usually.
Yeah, usually. So she's not here, so I'm the one who runs.
Oh, okay, very busy. So I'm taking your
Mm,
time for today then.
yeah.
Okay. Sadaqat, and how about your evening activities? What do you do?
In the evening, I did my homeworks only and sleep.
Ah, nice. Very simple. Do the homework and sleep, yeah? Okay, that's good. And Abdurrahman, you don't sleep till like 2, 3 o'clock, right? This is what do you do usually?
So yesterday I had uh, homework writing from Kimia,
Mm-hmm.
3 pages, and today teacher sent it more 3 pages, and I had an what's like araştırma in English?
Araştırma like what araştırma? Checking or what? Araştırma, what is araştırma? Özgünür?
Research.
A
Like
research,
sunum,
okay.
yeah, sunum about BCAA amino asitler.
So okay.
Sunum means
Chemistry.
also presentation. Sunum
Presentation,
means.
you made
Presentation.
presentation.
Yeah.
Okay. And then?
But the teacher cancelled the class, so I came early today,
Yeah.
and I had memorizing for today.
Okay. Okay, guys, that's enough for today. Do you have any questions?
No, thank you.
Thank you,
Okay.
teacher.
Ferdus, Özgünür?
No,
No
thank you.
question.
No
Thank you.
questions. All right, guys. Well, thanks for your time and have a good night. See you again. Bye-bye.
Thank
See
you,
you.
teacher.